Competition is a part of life. No matter who you are, it is a big part of life. You know, whether it's sports, whether it's men competing for a woman, you know, whether it's a job interview, you got other people you're competing with. It could be fucking video games. I don't care what it is. You're going to experience competition every day of your life in some way, shape, or form. And you're going to win some and you're going to lose some. That's just a fact. That's part of life too. But how you react to your wins and losses is what's going to determine who you are as a human being. Some people go down a pathway and they develop a loser mindset. Some people develop a winning mindset. One of my best friends moved to Louisiana about 10 years ago. He started a construction company. You know, and back then, Louisiana, like basically the whole state was under construction because of the hurricanes. So it was a good place to start a construction company. You know, he was flourishing. He had a 6-figure income. He had several properties. He met a girlfriend. He had a baby. You know, so he hadn't really experienced losses yet. He was just winning. You know, and that's great. I was happy for him. But all of a sudden, his girlfriend left him. So he lost his wife and his kid. Those are 2 huge losses. You know, and how did he react to that? He started drinking. You know, it gave him an excuse to drink, and that's the way a losing mindset works. You start to develop excuses. You know, so he started drinking. He started doing drugs. And then that basically made him lose his sanity. That's a big loss too. You know, he took 3 losses, and they were turning him into a loser. Then he started selling off his equipment. You know, his business was shrinking. He was losing his business. He eventually lost his properties. He lost everything. He went down this pathway of just loss after loss after loss. You know, eventually he just gave up and he committed suicide. Every homeless person, every single person that's taken their own life, every single loser you ever lay eyes on went down this pathway of this loser mindset. And the reason for it is because, now listen, everybody takes losses. Everybody takes losses and everybody wins. But losers accept losses. Winners, they overcome losses. Okay, when you accept a loss, that gives you an excuse. You say, well, I lost because I'm not good enough. That's an excuse. I lost because. That's not a pathway you want to go down. That is a toxic pathway, and you will destroy your life going down that pathway. Winners overcome losses. If a winner loses a fight, he says, well, maybe he wasn't prepared enough. Maybe he needs to go work out. You know, if a winner doesn't get the job, he says, maybe I wasn't qualified. You know, maybe I need to step my game up. Maybe I need to be more educated. Maybe I need to increase my skill set. You know, and winning is highly addictive. Excuses are addictive. When you lose, you start to make excuses. That can be addictive too. But winning in and of itself is addictive. You know, you win a fight, you walk around with your chest out, you feel big, you feel strong, you feel dominant. You know, you get the job, you feel like, yeah, like I'm a somebody. You know, and then after you get the job, you put in for a promotion because you just want to feel a little bit better. You know, you're addicted to winning. You get that promotion. Now you're hanging around with your rich friends. Now you're competing with these rich friends about whose yacht is bigger. You know, you're addicted to winning. You've created this whole winning mindset, and you've gone down this pathway where you're just unbeatable. You know, and you have such an abundance that when you take a loss, it doesn't really even matter anymore. You know, so it's tough to watch somebody go down a loser pathway. You know, when you listen to somebody, it's like they just caught a bad break. You know, that's an excuse. They say, well, you know, I was gonna go to the gym today, but it was raining and I didn't feel like leaving the house. You know, that's an excuse. You didn't get any better. That's who you are as a person. You're an excuse-making loser. You keep going down that pathway, you're going to get depressed, you're going to lose everything, you're going to either be homeless or take your own life. That's where the loser mindset leads you. And people go down this route every single day, and it's disturbing to watch. I just don't understand it. I don't understand why somebody would let themselves go down that path. You look on the other hand, you see the winners. You see a winner lose a fight, he lifts weights and he learns Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. A winner doesn't get a job, he goes out and he gets a degree. He steps his game up. A winner gets dumped by his girlfriend, he becomes a better version of himself and gets a better girlfriend. You can be addicted to excuses or you can be addicted to winning. And that's a big conflict that I have, with a lot of my peers in the red pill community. Do you think LeBron James popped the red pill? Do you think LeBron James went MGTOW? Do you think LeBron James is an incel? No! He's too busy enjoying the fruits of his labor. Why? Because he's a fucking winner. That's all he does is fucking wins. Sure, he's 6'8", 260, greatest athlete the world's ever seen, billionaire. But he didn't get there with a loser's mindset, is all I'm saying. Not everybody's 6'8", 260, I understand that. But you have some sort of talent. What is your talent? You just gotta find it. Get really good at it. Go down that pathway. You don't get participation trophies in the real world. If you suck at something, either find something you're better at or improve yourself in that category. Those are your two options. Excuses don't get you anywhere, And I understand a lot of my audience, a lot of them are MGTOWs, a lot of them are incels, true force loneliness, but don't do any of that, as an excuse, as a way out. You say, well, the system is rigged for men, so we're just checking out. When I say MGTOW, I mean I'm going my own way because it's like a sabbatical from life. It's soul searching for me. It's not that I'm walking away or quitting or giving up. I would never quit or give up on women. And I don't think you should either. You boys like pussy, don't you?
You boys like pussy, don't you?
That's a big stigma though. A lot of people, they watch my channel and they think that it's negativity. No, I like talking about these subjects because they're interesting. But I don't believe in negativity. I don't believe in excuse making. I don't believe in people saying you can't get a girlfriend because you're too ugly. That's a fucking excuse. Sure, your options are limited. I would agree with you there. Sure, women like guys with money, and if you don't have a dollar in your pocket, you're at a disadvantage there. I would agree with you. But that's not a solution, that's an excuse. You got to step your game up. If you're not willing to do that, then you're going to fall down the pathway and, develop that loser mindset. You're going to be making excuses for yourself and you're never going to overcome your losses. Don't take losses, overcome them. Anyways, that's all I have for today, guys. LFA signing out.